In today's video, I will take you to one of the most magical places in the world. Only here you can see such a variety of unique things. I was taken by surprise to all the castles and underground secret passages, to royal palaces with lavish interiors and masonic symbols. I lived and worked in Los Angeles for 20 years. I created jewelry for A-list celebrities, and now I welcome you to join me as I explore the world. We're going to do 2 nights here in Sintra, a whimsical city in the mountains, about 40 minutes from Lisbon. And there's so many little castles and Moorish castles, so we'll explore that in the morning. But this is Chalet Soldad. Very charming. Let's go inside. It's a family style type of bed and breakfast. Things are slowly getting back to normal. Everything's open here in Portugal. So this is the reception area. It's really cozy. The ceilings are gorgeous. Look at this. And they have a welcome drink, the typical drink of Portugal, port. It's like a little tiny castle, and the stunning view. It's a quite green area all around. There's so many trees and parks where the castle is located. We'll see more tomorrow. And let's check out the room, the double door. I feel like a royalty here. Like a French countryside, but in Portugal. Apricot trees. It's so beautiful, all these houses situated in the mountains and the castle at the top. We just got out of some super tiny place. I guess you need a reservation, but I was hoping that with the less tourism here, it would be easier to find a table and just spontaneously eat somewhere. Beautiful little town, so picturesque. Look. Look at this. It's a natural movie set. I'm so happy in Portugal they have Uber back again on the app. And we're on our way to National Pena Palace, which goes through an incredible park in Sintra Mountains. It is this lavish green everywhere, the biggest trees I've ever seen. And it's so peaceful, it's so quiet. Sunny, beautiful. I've never seen an orange moss. It's where the fairies live. Again, we're in a unique time here because normally the roads here and the trails are full with tourists. We're lucky because we'll get very easy into the palace. It's like a jungle. And last night When I open the windows of our chalet, it's like you have a sound machine on. You hear all these kinds of birds and crickets and outside. It was incredible. Fell asleep in 2 seconds. And we're going right there. We finally reached the top at Pena Palace. It's about 40 minutes walk through the gardens, the lavish green gardens of the palace. Deep history, stunning views, amazing architecture. There is no wonder that Sintra, the whole city, it's a UNESCO heritage site. There's so many things throughout the city that you can visit. Coffee break. Since there is no shade, I'll be just here.
Pena Palace is a romanticist castle which sits on top of Sintra Mountains. This place once was a quiet monastery and it got destroyed by the big earthquake in 1755. In the mid-1800s, Ferdinand II decided to reform this place into a palace.
It has crazy mythical ornaments throughout the whole palace. It's quite unusual. It's a very unusual place.
To me, the brave, eclectic combination of mythological symbols, romantic elements, and medieval design is very impressive. And if you really want to be blown away by something I have a hard time putting into words, is the Regaleira.
This place, it's a giant maze. You need a map to go through all the little landmarks. I mean, you just walk and you discover things like that. Look at this. I can't believe this place. I mean, castles everywhere, tiny little roads, moss, big trees. I mean, incredible, so worth visiting.
The main villa has an extravagant neo-Gothic style with stone carvings and gargoyles. The most astonishing part is the gardens, the under passages, and the initiation well.
It's like you're in a game trying to find your way out, and it's so dark. There's water dripping everywhere.
The wealthy Brazilian owner was very interested in the Knights Templar. This well never really served as a traditional well.
And you have to go to an initiation. It's an upside down well where they blindfold you, and you only have to orient yourself by the drip of the water to find your way out. And if you can't, you cannot go to the next process of initiation. Labyrinth of stones and a delicate sound of water. I've never seen anything like it.
The gardens, the villa, the bridges, and this magical landscape, it's so incredibly synchronized with nature that I would never expect it to be designed and man-made. The Italian architect Manini created this experience, which puts Sintra on the map as one of the most fascinating places.
Back in the days, Lisbon didn't have the sanitation system that we all do today. So people were throwing their off the windows. So the rich people decided to go up in the mountains in Sintra, where it's also 10 degrees lower temperature in the summer, and have this beautiful life.
Sintra took my breath away. You need minimum of 3 days to see it all. This city was so unexpected, and everything I saw was designed in such perfect union with nature that you lose perspective of reality and you start living in the fairy tale land of Sintra.
With this, I end today's video. Please click like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Ciao.